Well, congratulations, Mr. President-elect, on nominating and appointing a most outstanding team to get this pandemic under control. And thank you to these accomplished physicians and experts and public servants for answering the call to serve the American people in this critical hour of need. Over Thanksgiving, the President-elect and I called healthcare workers who are on the front lines of this pandemic just to thank them. We wanted to express our gratitude and our nation's gratitude for everything they have been doing, for every sacrifice they have made. That day I spoke with two registered nurses, Maureen in Pennsylvania and Talisa in Illinois. They shared stories that we've all heard. We've all heard the stories about grandmothers and grandfathers, loved ones and friends spending their last moments alone. We've all heard about nurses and physicians who are physically and mentally exhausted, trying to keep up with ever-increasing caseloads. Those on the front line who say to each other, it's not a matter of when, right? Or it's a matter not of when, but when they will get the virus. So it is a matter of when and not if they get the virus. This is what they're saying to each other every day. We've all heard about healthcare workers without the supplies and equipment they need to care for patients and save lives. So today, we have a message for Talisa, Maureen, and all Americans. Help is on the way, and it is long overdue. The scale of this pandemic is heartbreaking. As you know and have heard, almost 15 million cases, more than 2,800 deaths in a single day. And then there is the economic devastation, the lost jobs, the small businesses shuttered, not to mention what's happening to our schools, the parents and teachers who are being stretched to their limits, and the toll it's taking on the mental health and well-being of our children who risk each day falling behind. Opening our schools and economy safely and responsibly, getting this virus under control, all of it starts with listening to experts and leaders like these, Americans who reflect the very best of our nation. They are top physicians, public health experts, and public servants. And they are the team that the American people need and deserve to make sure testing and treatment are free for everyone, to make sure vaccines are safe, free, and equitably distributed, to make sure we are better prepared for future pandemics and other health threats, and to make sure quality, affordable health care is available to all. From an early age, I saw the life-saving work that our healthcare professionals provide, especially for the most vulnerable among us. You see, my mother was a breast cancer researcher, and my sister and I spent many hours roaming the hallways of the hospital where she worked. I'm sure your kids have too. And it's why I actually later co-founded an auxiliary group to help patients at the county hospital in Oakland, California, more than 20 years ago. It's why we need to protect and expand the Affordable Care Act. And it's why we have to listen to frontline healthcare workers like Maureen and Talisa. In fact, during our conversation, Talisa said, we wouldn't send our soldiers to battle without the gear they need. And we shouldn't then send our doctors and our nurses to fight this pandemic without the gear they need. And of course, she's right. And President-elect Biden and I, along with this world-class team, will make sure we are doing everything we can to save lives and contain this pandemic once and for all. Getting this virus under control is one of the defining challenges of our time. And we will do what the American people have always done in the face of a great challenge. We will stand together, and we will defeat it. Thank you.